McGiveron, and today I'm diving in on how to be more creative in your art. So let's dive in on today's episode and let's get inspired. Number one is to experiment. It is ever so important to make sure you just set aside some time just to experiment and do some like play-based creating. That means that you're just going to intentionally just explore new techniques and just see what happens. You're not sure what the result is. You're just going in there to just try to make different marks. No matter what medium it is, you're trying to combine different techniques, combine different materials and mediums, and try to explore new things and just see what results may or may not happen. And that way it's going to help you inform or discover new techniques and skills or just features or applications that you could apply to your later artworks. So for instance, if I work in clay, I might just sit there, I might get just a piece of clay, make a bunch of marks, balls with it, and then just take different tools and see what like little marks I can make, and just do like little mini explorations, just practicing maybe making different marks that I can then learn how to use and apply to the surfaces of my sculptures. And you can do different things with like paint. You might just try applying paint, make a grid, say on paper, and then try to apply your paint in different ways, just to see what happens. Using different tools to make marks, for instance, or different applications, different mediums, whatever it is, just thinking about ways you can experiment to just try to discover new things. That way you can later be informed for applying it to your later works. All right, number two is to read books on creativity. So if you're looking to be more creative in your art, I suggest taking a look at some books that talk about specifically and discuss creativity. My favorite is The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. Such a good book. I know it doesn't look like it's gonna be all about creativity, but let's dive on this book. Yeah, I really love this book. It's beautiful. Some of the topics, I'm just getting in on the areas of thought. See, it's not even a contents, but areas of thought such as everyone is a creator, source of creativity, awareness, the vessel unfiltered, the unseen, nature as a teacher, nothing is static, looking inward, memories and subconscious. Isn't this great? I know. It's always there. It's just different chapters. Self-doubting, setting, making it up, distraction, collaboration, intention, rules. The opposite is true, listening, beginner's mind, habits, experimentation, try everything, breaking the sameness, abundant mindset, the experimenter and the finisher, connected detachment, the ecstatic, the point of reference, tuning out, self-awareness, right before our eyes, expected surprise, great expectations, the prism of self, adaptation, what works for you, implications and purpose, the art habit, just so much. Why make art, the gatekeeper. And it's just a really great book, I think, just in terms of diving in on creativity. So I highly recommend this one. The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. If you want to check that one out, the link for it will be below in the description of this video, so you can check it out on Amazon. It is an Amazon affiliate link, so I do get a commission if you do make a purchase, but I think that there's no other greater book than this. There are other suggestions and recommendations down in the description as well, so you can take a look and see what your preference is. I think that if you're ever wanting to just really dive in on the essence of creativity and just expanding your own horizons, I think The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin is the way to go. All right, my friend, I have a question for you. What do you think ignites creativity? Let me know your answer below in the comment section of this video, and I will be sure to respond myself. All right, number three is to set up challenges for yourself. I think it's really important to create artist challenges for yourself, whether it's like 30 days of sketchbooking, 30 days of art making, a whole dawn till dusk studio day. Could be something more introspective, like examining my inner thoughts for this, and then set a time frame as a quarter of the year, or for this current series, examining your innermost thoughts and feelings, whatever it is that you want. I think that is a great thing to do, is to, or creating a body of mixed media art. Or for me right now, mine is to do creating an artwork themed over on an adventure I go on. And then I create it in both 3 dimensions and in 2 dimensions, so ceramics, sculptures, and painting. So that's my challenge to myself, because it's totally different results, right? Totally different mediums. There's gravity, there's no gravity, just totally different. Chemical reactions for color versus paint mixing. So I think that's just a really great thing to do, is just to set up an artist challenge for yourself. If you're looking for a list of different challenges, I encourage you to grab my free guide, pardon me, by scanning the QR code on the screen right now, and that's going to give you a whole bunch of different sketchbook prompts, artist challenges that you can use. They're broad enough that they're not going to impede your creativity. They're going to give you lots of room to work with your own materials and mediums that you like, but they're going to give you a little bit of structure, so you're not just having analysis paralysis, having too much freedom where you're like, I don't know where to start. So I really encourage you to grab my free guide right now, and then you get an instant download, so you can grab it and then be rest assured that you'll have lots of different artist challenge ideas to choose from to really level up and fire up your creativity. And finally, number 4 is to try different art mediums. Nothing gives you more inspiration than stepping outside your comfort zone. So for instance, if you are a painter, maybe try some printmaking just to see if it sparks some different processes. Maybe you can apply some of those processes to your paintings. You never know, right? Unless you try. For me, I was always just stuck on ceramics only, that is it. There's no other option, and now I'm like so diving in on painting just to broaden my horizons, and then now it's kind of create this whole narrative between the two on purpose as part of my challenge, like I said. Anyways, I think it's just really important to not be closed-minded and to try new things, especially things that you're like super uncomfortable doing, because it's going to help you grow. You're going to learn so much more, and then again, it's really going to allow you to be more creative in art, right? Because now you have more tools, more options. You're like, okay, what if I combine? Wait a minute, I never knew I could do this, so now that I know how to do this, maybe I can combine it with that, and then boom! A peanut butter and jam sandwich of awesomeness! So yeah, that's my advice. Because the reason why I say this is because I didn't do this for so long, and I regret it. It's one of my biggest regrets as an artist, is not experimenting and then also just trying different art mediums. Now I encourage it. Do it. You're gonna be like uncomfortable at first, and it's gonna be so fulfilling, and you can bounce back and forth. So if you're like stuck over here on this thing, you can bounce over here on that, and and then you come back to your other one, and you're like, oh yes, I'm re-energized, like, I figured out, I solved the problem, right? I think it's just really a great thing to do, and you're gonna grow. And like, look at Picasso, he like changed styles and changed mediums all the time throughout his career. Even Henri Matisse did as well. And I think that's just a great, very obvious. Mark Ryden also does lots of different experimentations, has 3D work, paintings. So anyways, change his styles, evolve subtly over time as well in subject matter. And I think that's just a great, and that should be true to any artist. And any great artist is willing to try different mediums and experiment, to dive in on creativity, to think about different ways to be creative. Because listen, if you look out in a herd of cows and everybody's the same, it's not like, oh cool, it's another cow. Oh look, it's another cow. They're all black and white. I mean, that's cool. They're so cute and I love them, but they're all just the same. However, if you saw a purple cow out there, now this is coming in on a marketing style, right? Be the purple cow, right? Because that's going to stand out. It's still a cow. We still understand what it is. We recognize it, but it's different. It's a little creative. So that's Seth Godin, the purple cow marketing. Anyways, I highly recommend that you be the purple cow, as Seth Godin says. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Again, check out my recommendation for artist level, professional level books on creativity, as well as artist recommendations for professional books as well, like your career and development, down in the description below. For my Amazon links, again, they are affiliate links. And my next video for you to check out is drawing exercises to help you level up your drawing game. Make sure you click that link to the video above me. That's your next video to watch, or in the description below the video, and it'll also be at the end of this episode, and I will see you in that episode. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Remember, it's subscribe for a cupcake, so at 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna make you an actual legit painting of a cupcake, a man-eating cupcake in acrylic, and at 10,000 subscribers, you're gonna be getting an oil painting of a cupcake that's out of this world. So make sure you subscribe for a cupcake, and I will see you in the next episode.